Welcome back to the Composites 1 Demo Zone. This is going to be our last knowledge segment of the day before our open house. We're back with Barry and Will, and we're putting down our deform tooling prepreg, making a prepreg tool. So what we're using here is a product from Solvay. It's called deform. This is a surface tile, so we have the white on one side and the blue on the other. The white always goes down against the tool. This is 6 plies of prepreg. It's oriented in 0-90, but you might be able to see the cuts on there. Zoom in on that. So there's cuts in the fabric that make it discontinuous, and that makes it very conformable. So we're not going to have to do any tailoring like we did with the surface ply. So Will and Barry are going to go ahead and start laying this in. Basically, you want to use fingertip pressure to get it about 80% of the way into the place, and then we'll use the vacuum to pull it in the rest of the way. So once they get this down, we're going to do a debulk, and then we'll follow that up. We'll do the same process with a backing ply, and it's 4 plies of 12K. And that's going to make our 1/4-inch tool face. So the blue material they have on there is the poly protector, and that just keeps their gloves from sticking too aggressively to the laminate. So these tiles are stored frozen, and like I said before, the outlife of them is about 3 days at room temperature. So we're going to have vacuum bag pressure of 14.7 psi pressing the tile, and it'll really stretch. So Barry and Will have the surface tile pretty much in place, and now it's time for another debulk. You can see how quick that tile went down. So the debulk, again, we're using a solid release film. It's going to go down first, followed by a 4-ounce polyester breather material. Now they've applied the breather material, and they're going to put it into basically back into the same vacuum bag that they used to debulk the surface tile. So we just trim the end off so that we can open it back up, slide it in, and we're going to seal that edge up